In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a geometric landscape design using the adjustment of hue saturation. So first of all, open up a landscape photograph. It tends to work best with some sky, some water, some open areas, but it doesn't have to. Any landscape will do. We're going to go over to the marquee tool. Now you can decide whether you want to make a rectangle or square design, circle or ellipse design, or even if you want to do triangular, I would use the polygonal lasso tool so that you can remember how to make triangles this way. Just go back to the beginning, that kind of thing. I think I'm going to use rectangles right now. I'm going to just make a rectangular design around the rocks here, kind of centering them a little bit. And then I want to add another rectangle. Now this will be up to you what shapes and how many. Just as a reminder, if I hold down the Shift key, see how there's a little plus up here so I can add. If I wanted to take away from that selection, I would hold down the Option key. I'm holding down the plus key so that I can add another rectangle design. I think I'm going to go like about half the width and then do another one about half the width of that, just because it seems fun. It's really up to you what kind of design you want to do. Then you'll go to the layers palette and click on the adjustment layer icon and go to hue saturation. And you might see those little marching ants disappear, but as you can see, as I'm increasing the saturation, you can see those edges. Now those edges might be kind of subtle depending on your photograph. So I highly suggest going to the little effects and adding a stroke to it. Now you can kind of overdo this, like if you really thick, I don't think that looks great, but it's your choice, your design. You can choose the color here. I think the dark blue looks good with this landscape, so I'm going to stick with that dark blue color. And the size you can adjust. And I want it to be quite subtle, but I think that looks pretty cool. So it's as simple as that. Now, if you wanted to make the background black and white, it's optional, but I just want to show you that technique to remind you. If you want an area to be adjusted that is just on one layer and not the rest of the layer, remember to hold down the Option key on a PC, on a Mac, sorry, or Control on a PC, and click on the adjustment layer, go to hue saturation again, and this will pop up. And you click on use previous layer to create clipping mask. You'll see a little arrow, down arrow, showing that it is just going to affect the background layer there, and I am going to desaturate the background layer a little. Now I could go completely black and white, or just a little bit of a desaturation, just to sort of increase the look of that colored area. So get creative, do your own kind of design, and have fun.